What's going on, guys? Jacob Worth back here with another video of Jacob's Life in Vegas, coming to you guys today with an update of some stuff going on here in Las Vegas, going on here in Southern Nevada, all around the valley, Sin City, whatever term you want to use to describe your favorite place to visit, or for some of you, your favorite place to live. So we're going to talk about a few different topics today. We're going to be talking about those birds. No, we're not. We're going to be talking about MGM today, what's going on over with MGM. We're going to be talking about hogs and heifers today, for those of you that really like that bar. We're going to be talking about one place that is closing, unfortunately, here in Las Vegas. We're going to be talking about virus numbers. And we're really actually going to kick things off with some weird news coming from the Las Vegas Raiders. Well, not really the Las Vegas Raiders themselves, but you'll see. So guys, go ahead, give this video a thumbs up. I think 3,000 thumbs up is a good number to reach for this video. Hit the thumbs up button and let's go ahead and jump into the update. Okay. First thing is first, weird news for the Raiders. This is not the Las Vegas Raiders themselves doing this. It is actually a few of their fans. Several Raiders fans are suing the country of China. You heard that right. They are suing the country of China. So two Raiders fans have now decided to sue the country of China and other leaders within the communist nation for their mishandling of the virus and the end result of not being able to attend Raiders games this fall. Las Vegas lawyer William Schuler wants China to pay for his Raiders season tickets. He argues in a federal lawsuit that the country lied about and mishandled the novel coronavirus outbreak in Wuhan, the capital city of the Hubei province. Schuler demanded that he and his clients, Larry Cohen and Elizabeth Cohen, be reimbursed for the tickets and the fun they would have had watching football games at Allegiant Stadium. That's how we're starting the day off. With some news out of the WTF category, we'll call it. Next, we're going to talk about MGM. Now, MGM Resorts did announce that August 27th is going to be the opening date for the Mirage Casino. A lot of you had been wondering about that lately, what's going on with the Mirage, as well as, Tropicana, who's not open yet, but they're set for September 1st. Also wondering what's going on with Planet Hollywood, which is still closed for the time being. So August 27th is when the Mirage is supposed to be opening. Also happened recently is MGM did receive a $1 billion influx of cash into the company from IAC for 12% of the company. So, and when it happened, shares of MGM Resorts surged nearly 15% on the news, while IAC stock was actually down about 2%. So MGM got a big influx of cash, because if you guys remember the update I did last week, talked about how MGM had actually lost $1 billion in the second quarter. So MGM really needed this money to keep going and stay afloat here in Southern Nevada, because obviously they're hurting right now, like so many other casinos and so many other properties are, which is a little interesting that you think of the Mirage opening, because like we've talked about before on the channel, if there's really enough business in town to justify opening another casino property, I did the numbers video recently for June 2020 for here, the tourism numbers here. And actually I did tweet twice at the LVCVA about whether or not those numbers included the casinos that are closed for like the amount of rooms, that were being occupied and things like that. I tweeted at LVCVA 2 times, never got a response. So I don't know. So even then the numbers we're getting, who knows how accurate those could actually be. But that is what's going on. Mirage Casino is going to be opening here, which is kind of interesting because the Palazzo, still not taking weekday reservations over at the Palazzo. The poker room over at Green Valley Ranch in Henderson actually looks like it's closed, at least for the time being. So there's kind of got some mixed signals going on here with another major resort reopening, but other ones, still not having enough business to even go around. Next, we'll talk about an update on bars here in Las Vegas. And as of the making of this video, bar tops still not open. So if you want to play video poker, something like that, sitting at the bar top, you cannot. I was actually going to go film this video at Born and Raised over on Eastern. And I thought it'd be a cool spot to film, but I'd have to be wearing a mask if I'm inside there. It's kind of hard to talk to you guys through that. But I called them ahead of time and to see if they have the video poker on the bar top open. They said, no, that's not open. But they said if there are standalone slot machines inside a business, those are okay, but just not like bar top. So you'll see some places, like some of the Dottie's locations do have gambling available, but it's not at the countertop. And also when it comes to bars here in Las Vegas, hogs and heifers will reopen and I know some of you are concerned because it's a popular bar downtown. They are closed for the time being, but they will reopen. The reason they're still closed right now is because they do not actually serve any food. So because they don't serve food, they cannot be open right now per the mandate from Governor Sisolak. So that is why Hogs and Heifers is not open, but they are coming back. That is what they put out on social media. They will be back once the mandate is gone, once businesses can open up again. So all of you that love to go downtown and hop off of Fremont Street over to Hogs and Heifers, you can head down there and enjoy yourself. Next, we will move over to talking about construction. So something else that happened this week is the MSG Sphere. The construction has started up on the MSG Sphere again over, it says on the Las Vegas Strip, but I guess it's technically not on the Strip, but you guys get the picture. So work was paused in March when it comes to the Sphere, but it has started again. Now listen to this. Now this was originally scheduled to open in 2021. The Sphere. So we were thinking, next year we would have this thing open. The company now says the project will finish sometime in 2023. So, I mean, we're looking at, well, we're in 2020 right now, so 2021, 22, 23, 2+ years, just depending on at what point in 2023 it gets done. So that's a pretty good projection to be looking at, because a lot of people feel that it's going to be years before the Vegas economy, really you could say the US economy, even the global economy, really recovers from this virus situation. And it could be years for Las Vegas until enough people have enough disposable income to come back to Las Vegas and start spending on things like staying in hotels or gambling or going to shows or things like that. So to be looking out that far, MSG Sphere is actually, they're pretty confident in the future of Las Vegas to be giving that date in 2023. So that's their plan for right now. 2023, the Sphere is supposed to be complete, so we got a little ways to go on that one. Next, we'll talk about virus numbers going on here in Nevada. Now, Nevada reported 24 new COVID-19 related deaths Friday as cases surpassed 60,000. All deaths are from Clark County in the past 24 hours, according to numbers released today as of the article. The data released on Saturday notes 859 new cases in Nevada and 782 in Clark County in the last day. Statewide, almost 8,000 tests were reported. The state usually averages from 8,000 to 10,000 tests a day. So the number of new positive cases has decreased. The number of new positive cases decreased Friday after Nevada reported more than 1,000 cases on Thursday. Nevada passed the 1,000 mark in COVID-19 deaths when it reported 34 new deaths on Thursday. The state reported its first death on March 15th. So recent COVID-19 data over the past week or so shows Nevada cases, testing, hospitalizations, ICU patients, and ventilator usage are beginning to decrease. So hey, that's some good news to end it off on as far as that article or that segment is concerned. And one of the last things we'll end here with, not the best news, this actually came out earlier in the week, is that Vicki's Diner, which is over on Las Vegas Boulevard north of the Stratosphere, is closing. Or I actually think, as of now, I think they actually are officially closed. So one of the oldest restaurants in Las Vegas is closing its doors forever. Vicki's Diner on Las Vegas Boulevard, loved by locals, tourists, and foodies, was told to vacate by August 26th. So I think their last day of business was actually yesterday, Sunday, but they have to be out by the 26th. The plan, as far as I understand it, is for them to actually move to another location, but they've obviously been impacted by this closing, by the virus and all that kind of stuff as well. I've eaten there several times myself. I like the place. Got to meet some of the family there who works there. Got to meet the woman who operates it. She's from Greece, comes from a Greek family. So it's sad to see that place go, because that was always a spot that was really liked by locals and by tourists. It was a nice little hidden gem where you could go and get some cheap food for a local price, not a tourist price. So unfortunately, Vicki's going to be closing, but it does sound like the plan is to reopen somewhere else in a new location. So when the new location opens, you might have to go down there and pay a visit. So guys, that's really what's going on here in Las Vegas right now as far as update for you. Some things, we have some good news, we have some bad news. So it sounds like we have some mixed signals going on right now with what's happening here locally, depending on the business or the type of business or whatever the case is. So that's what's happening here locally. I'll put another cool video right over there for you guys to go check out. Thanks for watching this one. I will see you guys in the next video. I am Jacob. This is My Life in Vegas.